Yes, sir. Back again with another episode of the We Here Now podcast, episode 3. I am your host, MarioTheCameraMan, aka Coffee Sosa, aka Coffee, whatever you want to call me. As long as you call me, tap in and subscribe to your boy. What's going on? How y'all feeling today? Y'all good? All right, cool. It ain't no response because clearly y'all not here. I'm sitting here talking to myself. But yeah, we're back again. It's week number 3 of doing the podcast. Dang, and I told myself I'm going to stop doing the numbers thing with my finger. Because once I get to like episode like 100, I mean, we going to get there, obviously. Like, when I'm going to start doing my hands, it's going to start looking crazy. We're going to start looking like I'm throwing sounds or something. So I got to chill on that. But this is episode number 3 of the We Here Now podcast. And like I said, we just staying consistent once again. That's the main goal. But yeah, we got number 3 in the books. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel a lot more confident and, well, I'm going to say comfortable and confident at the same time. I'm starting to get more confident doing the podcast too. It's a little bit easier to keep going once you already have something kind of established already. I'm still early, but like I said, the first episode for me has been the hardest because, like, I'm just trying to introduce y'all what y'all got going on. For now, if you're here and you watching, you kind of already know what's going on. So we're just going to keep on rolling. This week's podcast is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm still trying to find like the pocket of where I want to be. I think I talked about that in the earlier episodes about like the timing. Last week's podcast was 45 minutes. I think that's a good time for me to say around like that 30 minutes to 45. Obviously, the 9 minutes was just way too short. That's not something I want to do. And things just, like I said, it's like that perfect cut that you need. Because like I said, a lot of y'all don't even know me or y'all just getting new to me. So it's like, it's people that kind of know me is going to watch the podcast. But for people that don't really know me, like to get like an hour and a half, 2 hours of your time, I understand. That may be a lot. We're going to get there. It's going to be to this point. Y'all going to be asking me to do like longer episodes. Yes, I'm going to have guests and stuff like that. But for right now, like that 45 minutes is right where I want to be. Last week, actually, when I was filming the podcast, my camera actually died on me, so like I had to chop it up. So like originally, it was like an hour. It was like hour and 10 minutes I did, and then it only got like it got like 30 minutes, and then it died. Like I pretty much had to reshoot that second part of the podcast, not even knowing that my camera died 45 minutes ago, and I was saying I was talking to myself, but that time I was literally talking to myself. Nobody recorded me. It's part of the growing pains of having the podcast. It's going to be stuff like that. I'm going to have audio issues as well, visuals, which the visuals are getting better now. I was doing it in kind of like it was a standard HD, but like you really want that 4K. But like I said, I'm still figuring out like how it transfers over and how it actually uploads from my actual camera to YouTube. So that's all. Just give me some time. We're going to get to it. But just kind of start off, I'll give you guys a little rundown about my week/weekend. Sorry, I need to drink some water. When I ain't got no water in my system, my saliva get a little dry, so I'm mumbling my words together. Don't mind what's on the bottle. This is just water, but whatever bottle I'm drinking from, they're not giving me no money. But hey, unknown drink that I'm drinking, if you want to sponsor your boy, come mess with me. I don't just do business with everybody, but if you want to come holler at your boy, we can do something for sure. But yeah, this week it wasn't too crazy for me like last week. Just kind of getting back to the basics with a lot of stuff. I had my little sister's softball game. It was the end of her like her summer season. It was like the final tournament, so that was pretty cool. And just kind of give you guys insight of kind of like how life goes and just realize like how small the world really is. Where my sister plays at, like I went to high school there, so like that's not like the small world part. But she played, there's this girl on her team, I'm not gonna say names for obvious reason, but it's a girl on her team that like when I first moved to North Royalton, she was next door neighbors, or they were next door neighbors with my cousin. It was like they're like little townhomes, so it's like it's a family right here, connected, family right here, connected, family right here. So like everybody on that block, everybody kind of knew each other, like they had kids too, but like the kids were small. Like, I'm trying to think, like, just like going to my freshman year in high school, they're probably like, that'd have been like around like the 4, actually I'm about to do the math right now. They're like 6 or 7 years old, okay? So the one girl, she actually plays on my little sister's softball team. And like I had been seeing them a couple weeks, because like keep in mind, like I went to North Royalton, like it's not a lot of black people at North Royalton, so like when it be like all the black people kind of know each other, that is real because like it's not a lot of us. So like this is that in the game, and like loud dude is like it's like something the bottom. I'm telling the homie also, I'm like, man, I think I know this dude. And he kind of give me that look like he don't want to say it. It's like I'm thinking like, oh, of course you know what I got, but I was like, no, like I really think I know this dude. So like I didn't even end up saying nothing to him because like I feel like that's like mad awkward when like you remember somebody but you don't know if they remember you. So it's kind of like if we kind of like make eye contact, say something like we'll go to, but if not, like I'm chilling. So like this happened like probably like a month and a half ago, like when the season had first started. So like I went to like 2 more games after this. So like keep in mind, like I said Sunday or it was Monday, it was the end of the tournament. So like finally I forget what I said. I went up, so I was like, "You don't remember me, do you?" And we got to chop it up, but like it was just so crazy because like now his daughter, she's a junior now, but like seeing them when they was like real small to like they damn near grown now it's just crazy. If you want a way to make yourself feel old, just watch the people who are younger than you grow up. That'll make you feel old. I don't care if it's 3 years. It's gonna make you feel old because like damn, it's like you went from 4 to 7, but like meanwhile yourself went like from 21 to 24. Like those are kind of like big age gaps. We got like a lot of stuff going on. But it was definitely very cool to see them again. Like good family. Like, his black dude, he got mixed kids. Like his wife is white, but like I promise you, like bro, top 3 fried chicken I ever made. And like black folks know, like you're not just putting people on a pedestal for like the top best chicken, but like I promise you, like her fried chicken was fire. And like, I see why he really fucked with her. Like she like really like a good person. She cook and she can literally do everything. I'm not even about to list everything she can do, but anything that you can think about, she can dead ass do that shit. So like they got a nice little thing growing up. But like I said, it was just crazy to see they're grown now. Before it's like they babies, and she's good too. Like older fence damn near type shit. She nice for real. But damn, that is crazy because like just putting all that into perspective is like I got my niece and my nephew's birthday party on this Saturday. By the time I drop this, I would already have been to the birthday party. So next week on the podcast, I'll fill you in how it is. But like, it's cool because like just seeing them, like I said, like me getting older, like watching younger people grow up is gonna put in perspective like how you're aging. You know what I mean? So like now, like they grown. You know what I mean? Like she about to be 21. My nephew, I think he's about to be 20 or 20. Hey man, don't be giving me that look. I got a lot of nieces and nephews, bro. I ain't got time to be remember all their ages and all that, their birthdays, all that good stuff. I know the names and that's about it. But I'll be heading out there. They say out in North Canton, if you in the Cleveland area, you kind of know that's like not too far away, but it's a nice little hike. But it'll definitely be nice to see them again, just because it has it's just been a while since they're young. So like they grown now, so it's like we can have like different type of conversation. Or they smoke, they drink. I'm not really much of a drinker. Like I'll drink like a couple of times throughout the year, but like, I'm really not like just drinking to drink. Like that shit really mess up my stomach. Like, I'm more of a smoker. But even then, like they smoke too now. So it's like now it's like you kind of have like that moment. Like as an uncle, it's kind of like. No, it's like you want to trip, but it's like what you gonna say? They grown, and on top of that, like I got nieces and nephews that are around my age. Like my niece Brittany, she's literally I'm a month older than her. You know what I mean? I'll be 27 next month. She'll be 27, and don't give me the lie. But I think it's gonna be like October or November. Like she like there, you know what I mean? So as far as like me feeling like an uncle when I got like a lot of wisdom over them, like my younger nieces definitely. But even at this point, like they're turning 18. You know, my youngest niece, she's on that side. So I got a big ass family. I'm not even about to get into it. But when I talk about my nieces and nephews, I'm talking about like it's a lot of them. You know what I mean? But the youngest one, she's about to be a sophomore, so she's 16. So other than that, like I got 11-year difference over her. But like all my other niece and nephew, like I'm 2 months older than another one. I'm like 5 years. So like that dynamic is weird because it's almost like more of like one of their homies than I am like their uncle. You know what I mean? Which works fine for me because I'm not like the uncle's like I'm the uncle. You got to do what I say. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do, really. You know what I mean? But like, I want you to be safe over everything. And like that's the thing. I got a niece. She like the one I was saying that I'm 2 months older than. She be getting into her problems with her boyfriend too. I mean, it's like it's different. Like when my younger niece tell me she got a problem with her boyfriend, I can't really do nothing. When my niece who's 2 months older than me or 2 months younger than me call me with a problem with her boyfriend, I'm pulling up. You know what I mean? Because like we the same age. Like it's not for me. It's not weird at all. It's like literally like she just called her friend because like her boyfriend was on bullshit. You know what I mean? But like it's kind of the family dynamic I have, and I don't know. It's really cool seeing them get old again. You know, that's why I always tell them like, and they want to hang out. They got something going on. Like, she had invited me to her grad party a couple months ago. Same thing. Like, tell me like I'm gonna pull up. You know, like when I was there, she's like, I'm surprised you came. I was like, I'll be telling y'all like I'll come see y'all. Y'all just gotta let me know. Y'all just can't be telling me like it's like yo, we all getting out the house now. Like I'm 45 minutes away. Like that I'm not coming to. But you know, birthdays, grad parties, stuff like that. Like I put like I don't even want to make it seem like it has to be an event for me to pull up, but like you just got to give me a heads up, you know, and I'll make that little drive. Like 45 minutes isn't bad, but it's not like oh, it's right down the street shit. But like come see my niece and nephews, and they're definitely getting to the age where like a little bit older, so like they're making those connections. Cause I mean, we all go through that too. Like you're young, it's like all you want to do is hang out with your friends because like when you hang out with your friends away from your family and parents, shit like that, you can actually do a little bit more. Like all the stuff you want to do, like you actually do. And then you get to the point where you get a little older, people start snaking you, see all that fake shit. Like, man, these people don't even really fuck me like that. And then, like, you realize, like, you get around your family, it's like, damn, like, or like my family, you know, so, like, it's cool to be around them, you know. And now they're at that stage now where it's like, they're still, like, having fun with their friends and doing things, but now it's like, they like kicking it with family, too, because, you know, everybody gets to that stage. You know, I remember, like, I'm like that now. Like, I'd rather be at the crib or, like, chilling with the family than, like, with the homies or stuff like that. It's just, like, I'm more on, like, some chill shit. I'm not like with the raw shit no more. Like I'm not trying to go out all the time, get lit and all that shit. So like I can smoke from my people, so it's like it's different. You know what I mean? Like anything I wanted to do when I was younger, away from my parents or away from my mom, like I can do that shit now, and it's like it's cool. So that's why I'll be around more. It's like shit. If I can smoke and you know hang out, do my thing, like I'll definitely come pull up. You know? Yeah, but that's pretty much what I got going on this weekend. I got an event that I'm hosting for. Well, let me rephrase. I'm taking pictures for. So I don't know if y'all know. If for the people that know me, y'all probably know. For people that don't know me, you might not know. You might put it together. But that's like something I do as well. I'm a photographer. Do like little videos and stuff like that. So if you need some, the link in the bio, got all the info, hit me up. I got you. I promise you. And I'm no bougie photographer too. Like, come pull up on you. Hold down the block, make sure I'm safe, and I'll come pull up on you in the suburbs. I don't care. I'll come pull up weddings, all type of shit. Like, let me know. I'll get all spiffy down, put my little suit and tie on, do all that little bullshit. But like I said, I'm really like, saying that like, I really do like take my craft serious. Like, I don't even want to say like wherever the money is at. It's like wherever like I feel like somebody actually got something going on and like this really means something to them. I do it. Like I'm not the type of photographer. It's like people over the head. Like I got like my standard price, but like I'll work you. You know like the fam be getting like shit for free, but you know you gotta watch when you do shit for family because they be trying to milk. You know like oh can you do this and money? Yeah, that shit dead. It's not even all about the money, but it's like when you do something that your family feels like they can get some type of value out of, don't let them lowball. You know what I mean? Like don't let them use that family shit as a crutch for a reason that they shouldn't have to pay you this or they did this for you. Because at the end of the day, like you grown, they should respect the fact you got a business and you know you need money for your business. You can't just always pay in family and loyalty. That shit don't work. But at the same time, like you got to build up that relationship with certain people just so you know you have that in general. But I mean, yeah. So like I said, you know, a little bit of photography, but like I'm at the point too is like I didn't. Maybe on another podcast I'll get into. Like I said, this one isn't going to be a long podcast, so I'm not gonna too crazy with the stories and shit like that. But when I moved back from Florida, getting like my LLC finished up and getting my shit official. Ooh, excuse me. I always gotta have one like a week. That's like my thing. I should be editing it out, but like I said, this ain't no perfect podcast. It ain't gonna be all them edited, perfect down to a T. Like some shit gonna be in there, some shit not gonna be in there. Like please, just bear with me because I don't really give a fuck. Honestly, that's just what I'm choosing to do. But I'm saying came back for doing all that LLC stuff. That's the thing about having a business. Like, make sure you do all the business like the right way. It's like you won't be spending bread before you even make bread from that business. You know what I mean? And like at this point, I'm damn near tap bone dry. You know what I mean? So like, I think I'm gonna have to dibble and dabble in some stuff and find some way to get a little cash on the side because like cool to have a job and then like having that second job is like really where you gonna kind of be at a sustainable level because like Like if you know what's going on right now, like $40 or 40 hours a week, bro, like you still not getting like all your bills and shit taken care of. You know what I mean? Like you need to have some second source of income. I don't care if it's just $100 on the weekend. Like you need some type of extra income besides that paycheck that you get from your job. And like I've been in like a traditional 9 to 5 system in over a year and a half now, and I really like this freedom of having my own business up, but like also not too proud to have to. Okay, I gotta go out to the spot. Gotta get some money somehow, just so I continue doing what I'm doing. Like that's not gonna take away from this. I'm gonna use that job, whatever money I make on the side, to fund what I got going on. Because like I said, like I haven't been in the traditional 9 to 5, but like I know how to work, or I don't know. I'm just not trying to spend all my time at a job helping another company get rich. You know what I mean? Because like you do all this good and like they give you a little pat on the back. Good job. Get a company a little pizza party and that's it. But like it's not like they giving like away no extra fettuccine. Like that's what y'all really can do. But it's like hey, business. Like if I ran my business, I'm not going. I mean, I feel like I'm not going to pay. Let me not even say that because I'm different. Like I'm a real one. Like, I really look at like if I feel like you like a valuable part to my team, like I'll do that for you. But it's also I'm not gonna have fucking 50 employees, so I guess I can look at it, you know, a little bit different. But like this is where I'm at with it. Getting this extra bread to continue funding like the shit that I've been doing, and it's all gonna pay off. So I'm not tripping. Like it's not ideal, but I mean you still gotta. Just make it happen. Ain't no sense to bitch about it and complain like, bro, life gonna keep going on. Just roll with the punches and do what you gotta do and make that shit happen. And like I said, this is gonna be a long podcast. So this last thing I'm gonna touch on, then I'm gonna wrap it up for this week's podcast. But I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna stick to like a couple topics that everybody kind of knows about, just so we have that interaction when anybody's watching. And this week's topic I chose, Tafari Campbell. Hey, this is a wild story. Like, I'm getting all the details. Like, so when I first heard about the story, it's like Chef, Obama's old chef or whatever drowned. So I see the picture. It's a black dude. I'm like, don't sound like no foul play to me. Black man drowning. I mean, I don't want to be like that, but like at the same time, like that don't seem like nothing suspicious. Black man drowning. But boy, as the days went on, they done came out with some shit, boy. I tell you, man. So first hearing about this how I'm breaking down. As I'm getting the information, this I'm seeing it. So they're talking about, Obama chef, he drowned. So my first thought is, damn. That's really not that crazy because I'm thinking like he a chef for Obama. He probably went out to the motherfucking lake to catch some real fish like with his bare hands, So I'm like, so that's not too crazy that like he might have drowned. And then they're like, oh, he was kayaking or paddleboarding, whatever that shit called. And I was like, okay, that's me. That threw me way the fuck off. I was like, I ain't never seen a black man paddleboarding. I was living in Florida for a year and a half. I never seen one black man on no paddleboard. Black man, black woman, black. I never even seen a motherfucker with a tan on the motherfucking tan board or on the paddleboard. It be white people. So like when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's a little suspicious. You know what I mean? And then they said, he didn't have a life jacket. I'm like, that's strange. I don't really know black people to be in the water, let alone black people to be in the water without a life jacket. So I'm like, ooh, man, something going on. So once I heard that, I'm like, no, it's got to be something more to it. So I started thinking, I'm like, okay, this chef for Obama, he probably been a while around. Brock gotta shake hands and kiss babies. Michelle at the crib. Michelle gotta eat lunch. The chefs was there to prepare some lunch. You gotta be a nasty motherfucker. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't fault you because that's Michelle Obama too. But I'm thinking that he might have got too close on some freaky shit with Michelle. No disrespect to the former first lady, but I'm thinking it's gotta be something with Michelle because, like I said, you put all that together. Black man drowned to death with no life jacket. Nah, it's got to be some more to it. And I don't even want to go too deep onto it because I know there's only a couple people watching, but I don't know if some people watching or not. So I'm gonna keep, what I say pretty close to my heart. But I mean, that is crazy. And that sounds a little bit coincidental. Obviously, you close to the president. They be trying to say like, oh, he know like all the deep secrets about Obama, and I'm thinking like, Obama ain't got no secrets. Obama is an outstanding African American that ain't never did anything wrong. But that's not even the point. It don't even matter. The whole thing is, Tafari Campbell, a black man, drowned without a life jacket. I'm telling y'all, black people say your ass out that motherfucking water. Ain't nothing good in the water. Even if you don't drown, you got the fish down there sucking on your toes, paws. Man, just stay out that water, bro. I mean, R.I.P. to Tafari Campbell. Sending love to his family because that's in Washington. No matter how you want to look at it, what job he was doing, who he was by, I mean, he still died. You know what I mean? It sounds like he ain't just. There's a lot going on, but R.I.P. to Tafari Campbell and shout out to his family. That's all I'm gonna touch on that because, like I said, I don't know how many people watching, but yeah, that's gonna be the end of the We Here Now podcast. If you like this video, maybe I can get a like or a comment or subscribe. I wish I knew how many we got. I think I got like 5 subscribers now. Just spit everywhere. I got 5 subscribers now, so that's the other week I had 1, and this week I got 5. So it's a little golf clap. It's small progression, but it's progression. I'm not so much driven by the numbers. It's something that I really want to do, and maybe it's some content that somebody will enjoy to listen to. But that's it. I'm your boy MarioTheCameraMan, and that's been another episode of We Here Now. I'll see you guys next week.